Good afternoon, Univera Nation. Hope you've had an amazing week so far this week. My name is Brian Boyanovsky with Leaders on Live. I think everybody knows that we have remarkable products, amazing products that are scientifically based. And I guess the best thing about it is, you've got results you can see, feel, and measure, products that work. What a novel concept in this day and age. Anyway, a few of the products I wanted to go through here. Start off with Extra. Extra is an amazing product, my favorite, love it, take it multiple times every day. Everybody knows that energy is critical. Everybody is looking for energy. I mean, look at the line at Starbucks, look at, the energy drinks, and people are getting energy. They're getting caffeine and sugar and stimulating adrenal glands. It's not working. People are seeing that. There was actually a couple years ago, a couple deaths in the state of Washington from overdose on Monster. So that doesn't work. Well, Extra puts back into your body what your body uses to produce energy. And we know what that looks like. I mean, I've got a 16-year-old and an 18-year-old. That's energy, that's life, that's vitality. It's actually this super secret component called ornithine alpha ketoglutarate that's in Extra that provides that true cellular energy. The analogy I like to think of is, think of if the electric company in your town said, hey, we're going to take your 200 amp service and we're going to cut 20 amps from you this year. Well, you'd be like, okay, I can deal with the 20 amps that are cut. We'll turn the lights off a little more. Well, every year, if that electric company said we're going to cut another 20 amps, eventually you would have to start economizing. You'd be like, okay, let's flip that breaker off. We don't need, the heat in the back room, but, we need to make sure that we've got the refrigerator going and all that good stuff. Your body does the exact same thing. It says we don't need to care about skin and, some of those things may fall apart, but we're going to keep the heart beating and the lungs breathing, the important things. So your body makes the right decision. Well, when you drink Extra and you put back into your body those components that produce true cellular energy, you're increasing energy output. It's like the electric company saying, hey, you got more energy. You can flip those breakers on because life is energy intensive. And if you increase cellular energy production by a small percentage in every cell of your body, what changes? Everything changes. Life changes. It's not just being alert or exercising, but it's fighting infection. It's repairing the damage going on. Life requires energy. And when you've got more of it, life is so much better. Helps with mental clarity and focus. And I got to say, I live in Portland. There's quite a few people around here that need it. Helps with stress management. And again, I know most of you probably don't have any stress going on in your life, but that is critically important. There's a proprietary compound called Serenex that really helps with that stress management. And it's incredible because you have the same stress, but you're able to file and sort what's coming at you. So it's a remarkable product that truly transitions people's lives. And then finally, it helps with minor joint comfort issues. So it's a remarkable product. And here's the thing, you take it twice a day. In as little as 14 days, you show a dramatic reduction to the damage of DNA. I mean, that's incredible. Next product I want to talk about real quick is aloe. We know how medicinal aloe is. It's the most medicinal plant on the planet. You rub it on your skin and it's so healing topically. But think of all the damage that we have going on inside, right? So taken internally, it's very healing. We've actually isolated the effective medicinal component of aloe, standardized it, and concentrated it. So you can actually drink our product. And our leading competitor, you would have to drink 7 bottles of their aloe to get that same medicinal value. So healing the GI tract is critically important. I mean, think of the damage we have with the diet we have. Standard American diet, SAD, that doesn't work very well. It creates all sorts of issues. So if we can increase the nutrient absorption of the food we eat, remarkable things happen. 60 to 80% of your immune system resides in your GI tract. So if we can heal the GI tract, your immune system is boosted. So incredible things happen, including the fact that aloe helps with collagen production. And it's not just skin and some of those things, but all the connective tissue throughout your entire body. Aloe is a remarkable product. Next product, Level G. So Level G is some amazing science. There actually was there was a study done on, you take a fit person and you run them around a track, and they determined that within quarter to half a mile, they started accessing fat for energy. Now you take an obese person, you run around the same track, well, how far do you think before they start accessing fat? They have more of it, right? They found that it takes nearly 8 laps before they actually start utilizing fat for energy. So if you can get somebody who is obese to run around the track 2 miles. First off, they're going to say, no way, but they do it and they're going to be beat. So what Level G does is it helps with fat metabolism, glucose regulation, insulin sensitivity, and really gives you the metabolic advantages of a naturally fit person. Do we not have glucose issues in this country? Most certainly. So it's a remarkable product. Next product to talk about is Regina Free. So the CDC reports that 1 in 4 Americans have significant joint issues, major joint issues, and more than half of Americans have joint issues. So here's a product that really helps deal with the swelling, the discomfort, that fire that's going on in the joints that creates, the life that we don't like. It just doesn't feel good. It really helps dig in and reduce that swelling and really improve the quality of life. That proprietary compound in there called Protectin is remarkable. Won the Nutricon Award for the most innovative, safe, effective, natural botanical worldwide. And here's the thing about it. We actually went head to head with the #1 prescription in the area of joint comfort. And we were 8 to 10 times more effective at improving quality of life and twice as fast acting. Is that remarkable? A natural product that is so impactful. And then it's combined with curcumin, which works synergistically to help put out that fire. We also have a product called Regina Care. And Regina Care, you can remember this, Regina Care helps with repair. It has some of those repair nutrients and joint lubricants in it that really help heal and repair the joint. Glucosamine, MSM, chondroitin, CML. People are like, well, I've taken those products before and they don't work. Here's why. Think of this analogy. Let's say your house is on fire and you take the repair crew, glucosamine, MSM, chondroitin, you send the painters and the general contractor, and you're like, okay, my house is on fire. Go put the house back together. Well, they can't. The house is on fire. Now think of this. You can think of Regina Care like the fire engine that comes and puts out the fire. And then behind that, you have attached the contractor to put the house back together. That's what Regina Care does. Remarkable product. Next product would be Rhythmatics. Okay, so think of this. You have over 100,000 miles worth of blood vessels in an adult. And that's 4 times around the world, right? So circulation is critically important. Even if you're eating good nutrition, how are you going to get oxygen throughout your body? How are you going to get the nutrients and take the waste out of the cells? So circulation is critically important. There are blood vessels in your body that are less than a hair in diameter. So circulation, and we're finding we've got circulation issues. This product really increases circulation. People start finding that, the cold hands and feet, they don't have those issues. The circulation is better, provides oxygen throughout the body, critically important. And if you want some fun reading and you want to really see the level of science we have, go check out the Univera website, look up Rhythmatics, look at some of the components. The science is remarkable. Last product I want to finish up here real quick with is Prime. And Prime is such an impactful product. It's a great product. There's a component in Prime that called DHEA. It's dihydroepiandrosterone. And there was a study actually on centenarians. I believe it was in Italy. It was people that were over 100 years old. They're fit as a fiddle, sharp as a tack. And we all know somebody like this. And they tried to, why did they live so long? And why were they healthy? Out of everything, it wasn't lifestyle, it wasn't whether they smoked, it wasn't whether they drank or what their diet was. They were genetically blessed to have high levels of DHEA in their body. And so DHEA has been determined to be the most comprehensive repair signal in the body. And it's something such that it's a precursor to testosterone, estrogen, progesterone, growth hormone, all important things as we get older. And basically your body does this. Think of it like checking the oil in your car. Your body goes, whoop, dipstick. Okay, how old are we? All right, it looks like we're 20. Okay, we need to keep the muscle mass. We need to keep all the stuff going here. But as we get older, we have less levels. By the time you're 40, you have half the levels you had at 20. By the time you're 60, you have half again. So we find out that those levels, as they decrease, the repair in the body decreases. So if we can increase those levels safely and increase the repair in the body, crazy things happen. Think about this. Who has more muscle mass? A 20-year-old or a 60-year-old? Well, it's the 20-year-old. DHEA is involved in that. Who has higher bone density? A 16-year-old girl or a 60-year-old woman? It's the 16-year-old girl. Who eats more calcium? The 6-year-old woman. DHEA is a factor in that. It's the most comprehensive repair signal in the body. So again, these products all work synergistically together to create a remarkable environment for us to live our highest and best, to do our best, to live life like we should, with passion, with vitality. So have an amazing Friday. Go out and do something great today.